Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the Ninh province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, Tay Ninh has completed collecting voter opinions on comments and read it for candidates for the 50 National Assembly and People Council at all levels for the term 2021-2026. Voters have brought into full play their sense of responsibility and ownership when attending the conference, expressing their opinion and voting with confidence in the candidates.
According to the Vietnam Phalang Front Committee of the Ninh province, the Phalang Front at all levels has organized the meetings thoroughly, democratically, and publicly. This is an important step that creates a basis for a comprehensive objective assessment and selection of those who really deserve to be on the list of the candidates. Currently, the communes, wards, and townships continue to collect opinions of voters at their residence for candidates running for People Council deputies at district and commune levels until April 13 of 2021, according to the regulations. With the results of organizing the opinion gathering, the voters' confidence in residents for the candidates for the National Assembly deputies for 10 candidates, including one self-nominated one. Organized 9 points household representatives of voters attended with about 699 people convened, reaching rate of 71%. Voters commented unanimously that 10 qualified candidates to stand for National Assembly deputies, 100% of credit rating, and there is no opinion on the issue to be verified for the National Assembly deputies. And for the candidates for the People Council deputies in the province, there are 96 people in the quiz, 1 person with self-nominated. Organized about 68 points, 1 point outside the province to collect voter confidence opinions, and there were 6,195 over 8,000 called to attend, reaching the rate of 77%. Voters commented unanimously that 94 people qualified to run for provincial People's Council deputies with 100% confidence, and 1 case outside the province will be held to collect comments and credit on April 9th. And they 1 case of standing withdrawal application and being certified by the agency. The Vietnam Phalang Front Committee of the Ninh province is actively preparing for the 3rd round of conference to be held on April 16 of 2021. And also in the morning of April the 8th, the Ninh Provincial Labor Union coordinated with the Trade Union of the Ninh Department of Health of the Ninh province to hold a conference to propagate the election of the 15th National Assembly deputies and the People's Council at all level for the term of 2021 to 2026. At the conference, Delegate host Missy Phan Thị Hồng Đào, Vice Chairman of Labor Confederation of the Ninh province, provided some basic information related to the election of the 15 National Assembly deputies and the People Council at all level term of 2021 to 2026. To change the introduction of the activities of the National Assembly and the People Council at all levels, the target, significance, and leading points of view of the party and state on the election of National Assembly deputies and the People Council deputies at all levels, the standards, abilities, and responsibilities of National Assembly and the People Council deputies, some content related to voters.
According to the Ministry of Transport, a list of medium-term public investment projects for the period of 2021-2025 has been completed, which is expected to be submitted to the Prime Minister for approval before July 31st this year.
Accordingly, the estimated total demands of over 447.2 trillion Vietnam dong will be funded for the medium-term public infrastructure investment projects during the term of 2021 to 2025. Of this total of 447.2 trillion Vietnam dong, nearly 27.3 trillion Vietnam dong is for debt repayment under the state budget obligation, while 102 trillion Vietnam dong is for the implementation of transitional projects, and the remaining capital of over 318,000 trillion Vietnam dong is for 192 newly built projects, including 47 projects of Group A and 145 others under Group B. Among the Group A projects, those with a total investment of over 2.3 trillion Vietnam dong, there are 11 sub-projects under the North-South Expressway project with an estimated total length of nearly 750 kilometers, with a total investment of about 105 trillion Vietnam dong. The government fresh message is important given Vietnam is growing and urbanizing swiftly. In order to continue along with this trajectory, it needs massive amounts of new infrastructure. And according to the Tay Ninh Department of Industry and Trade, in the first quarter of 2021, Tay Ninh industrial production was relatively stable and achieved 9.78% growth rate over the same period in 2020. Contribution to industrial growth during the period in recent years, mainly from industry with a large proportion of production such as textile garments, rubber and plastics, leathers and related products, and food processing. In the fields of trade and export turnover in the first quarter of 2021 is estimated at about $1,252 million, up to 94.3% over the same period in 2020, in which the group of agricultural, forestry, and fishery products is estimated at $61 million to over 202% over the same period in 2020. And during the COVID-19 epidemic still exists and causes many disadvantages for production and business activities, the production and business activities are having strong recovery from the beginning of the year until now, thanks to the drastic direction of the authorities at all levels. Especially the industry and trade have been close to the business community in showing early difficulties, investment, finding raw materials, promoting trades, exporting goods, restructure of administration, reducing business investment conditions. And ladies and gentlemen, on April 8th, Sun World Padang Mountain organized a series of activities to stimulate tourism with the theme of connecting opportunities, enhancing experience. At the program, many ideas and solutions to promote tourism development of the Tay Ninh province in general and the Padang Mountain National Tourist Area in particular were given. Participating in the program, representatives of more than 50 famous travel agencies throughout the country visited, surveyed, and used various types of tourism services in Padang Pagodas and also the mountaintop area of Black Lady Mountain. Most of the opinions said that in recent years, with the investment of Sun Group, Padang Mountain has changed and developed strongly with many construction items reaching the records of the Asia as well as the world. In 2020, amid the impact of the COVID-19 epidemic, the number of visitors to Padang Mountain National Tourist Area has decreased, but the decreasing rate is at the lowest level in the tourism industry of the country. Padang Mountain Resort is a unique tourist destination of the Tay Ninh province and stands out for its spiritual tourism product. At present, our company has exploited this product very well. In this survey, we will add new points, new features to update our tours and attract more tourists to the Tay Ninh province. To stimulate tourism demand, along with the introduction of many preferential policies on prices, the representatives of Sun World Padang Mountain also pledged to constantly change with many new tourism experiences and investment in designs, architectural works, unique landscapes to attract tourists. Representatives of tourism and travel agencies said that with the right of potential investment, Tay Ninh tourism is quite likely to become an attractive destination in the near future. Many ideas for organizing tours, travel routes, connecting Tay Ninh tourism with the tourist center of the country's Dhaka, Ho Chi Minh City and surrounding areas, promising to open up many opportunities, promote the development of tourism in Tay Ninh province.
Ladies and gentlemen, after more than 23 years of operating contract passenger transport by fixed route bus and cargo transport station by container truck, until now, the Ministry Passenger Transport and Cargo Cooperative has become a transport unit, local, professional, and reputable business.
The scale of cooperatives on road passengers and freight transport in Tay Ninh district is increasingly expanding, and by 2020, the cooperatives had about 82 members with 82 vehicles, including 61 container trucks and 18 passenger vehicles, with a total capital of over 42 billion Vietnam dong. With the motto of innovation, cooperation, sustainable development, the board of directors of cooperative is determined to build a professional and reputable transport and business unit, becoming an advanced unit in operation, transport of passengers and goods by road. To achieve this title, the unit thanks to the help of the local government, the Department of Transport of Tay Ninh province, the Cooperatives Alliance in Tay Ninh province to disseminate the compliance with the law on the mode of transport business, customers and goods, facilitating smooth operation like roads. Amid the COVID-19 pandemic, the fixed route is guaranteed to be smooth, ensuring a stable resource for income, contributing to fulfill tax obligation is guaranteed and paid to the correct purchase. Besides, the team of cooperative staff working with professional capacity is of a professional nature, ensuring to provide requirements for vehicles when participating in traffic. The factor that makes the cooperative success is the improvement of the quality of the staff in professional work, contributing to strengthening the internal resources and creating long-term sustainability. The whole province has about 13 cooperatives with more than 1,000 members. Over the past year, the Provincial Cooperatives Alliance has supported the transport cooperatives in general and Tay Ninh Passenger and Cargo Transport Cooperative in particular in training to promote the quality of the staff. Thanks to that, the transport cooperatives and road passengers of Tay Ninh district are managed by a dynamic apparatus. The drivers and service staff are professional workers, trained in basic, highly skilled and qualified. And with these achievements on the cooperative, the unit has awarded the Certificate of Merit by the People's Committee of Tay Ninh Province in the emulation movement as well as the proper practice of tax obligation to the state budget, achieves outstanding achievements in the movement of emulation to build and develop cooperatives in 2018 and 2020 periods, and was awarded by the Vietnam Cooperatives Alliance in passengers and cargo transportation activity. And with the support and assistance from the superior units along with the local authorities, the effort of the members of Tay Ninh District Passenger and Freight Transport Cooperatives has increasingly confirmed in the superiority and the typical cooperative model, get job, improve the lives of the members as well as workers, and step by step contribute to the poverty reduction and build new style rural areas in the locality.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for joining with us and see you next time.